for like the video, like me and bro like not fucking with each other like on some personal things, you know what I'm saying? Like, and not on me, it's just like where he's at right now, you know what I'm saying? But and so my thing is like if you not fucking with somebody, right? But like me and you are like brothers, you know what I'm saying, quote unquote. And we haven't like fixed the personal shit that's going on behind the scenes of the music. Like, why put out a project?
You see, I'm Southside reppin', Bigfoot steppin'. Zone 3 section is God flow perfection. Hating on the church like I ain't blessed they section. If we ain't talking money, I got a weak connection. That's on the hood. She said get a bag, so I get it, got it good. Don't complain about my problems, I just put it in a wood. Seen a genie the other day, she said make it good. So I wish for good health, then I wish to look, it's chief, not lieutenant.
A lot of people would think that.
Yeah.
That he's just saying wild, weird shit.
Weird shit, yeah.
But no, it all has meaning. It all means something.
Facts.
All right, you ready to go?
Yeah.
All right, another episode of Live on Lake Street. We live, baby. We got just Jimmy in the building.
My boy.
How you doing? How you doing?
How are you?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Busy.
So,
Working. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, man, good. You've been busy out here.
Damn right.
Yeah. You got one of the best. I mean, how old is the video now? But you got one of the best videos out.
Which one, the card?
Yeah.
I think that's like a year and a half old now.
And still moving, still in rotation.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Cause I don't know, like when I think about like the music, it's like some might like not pop right now, right? Yeah. But like the more you keep working, like everybody. If you're like an avid music listener, when you first get put on an artist, the first thing you do is like double back and hear like what they had prior to that.
Yep.
So that's like been my mindset. Like when I go into like working with Khaled, it's like I just need something like production value that'll like stand that test of time. You know what I'm saying? So that was like the goal that we had going into like making Cold Heart, and pretty much like every video we shot, like Cold Heart, Better Vibes, Killing Me Softly, and then now Minefield. It's like Minefield or none of that shit might not blow like right now, but like when people do the research, they like, damn, he's like been putting out quality shit, you know?
Yeah. No, that's how it works. That's really, I've been preaching this for years. I mean, Lizzo is the biggest example.
Yeah.
Well, to me, at least Minnesota wise, even though she's not really I get it. All the shit that everybody's about to say while I'm talking. But you know, her first hit was years old.
Facts.
When it hit.
Facts.
And I feel like in the microwave era, artists move on so quickly.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Drop something, push it for a week, move on.
And I mean, I ain't gonna lie, like I do be like that sometimes where it's like I just shot Make Sure with Reed Daddy Fat Chops.
Yep.
And he was like, yo bro, we should like reshoot this scene for the video. And I kinda told him like, bro, like I'm off that energy right now. Like it's not that I don't care about the song or like don't care about the project, it's just like sometimes I feel like when you do sit on something or like redo or retakes, it kind of like feels like the energy is like stagnant. Where it's like right now, like I just feel an abundance of energy. Where it's just like, bro, I just want to be in a free flowing motion. Like I want to just keep flowing like forward, not like let me take a second and like redo this or redo that. Like because I'm already thinking on the next video or like the next song. You know what I'm saying? So,
that's a little different though.
I mean, cause like even Fetty Wap's song, like it took the Trap Queen.
Yeah.
You know, that's like the hugest thing. Like that shit went like overly platinum. You know what I'm saying? And that song had been out for a long ass time. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, and I understand it. I think that maybe the problem is artists that are still technically underground. It's like they're constantly like trying to grab at the neck. Like maybe this will work. Maybe this works. Maybe this works. It's like this might be working.
Facts.
Don't just.
Facts.
And go over here, like this might still be working. You can't just push, especially when you put something like you just talked about, like production into a video. You don't pay for all that for no reason. Keep it going. You know what I mean? Like post it every day.
And I ain't gonna lie, like that's where I do have a trouble at, where it's like, cause like even my bro Deuce would be telling me like, bro, you should focus on this one song and like push this, bro. Like he loves Cold Heart, he loves Player One. He like, bro, you should really push these, and it's just like. Damn, cause like I don't know, I just feel like I want to do so much musically. You know what I'm saying? It's like I kind of have like a very like diverse sound where it's like I want to kind of just keep expounding on that and maybe like make the quantity like damn, he's always dropping some be what propels that instead of like let me just take a year and just push one song, cause just internally, like I just want to keep making more music and show.
Well, what holds you back from doing both? You can keep recording, keep releasing the way that you normally would, while also simultaneously continuing to push the one that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it just boils down to just money. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
when you don't have like that financial backing that like some artists doing. Not saying that like even on the independent level, like they don't have like a huge amount of like surplus money to just promote, but like it's truly like just me and like Simon and then like, you know, Deuce and then like the homies and shit, but I can't tell them like, yo, like we've tried it where it's like, yo, let's all sit down and like put this money in a pot and like try to focus on like that flagship artist. And like right now, like I just feel like I'm on some like flagship shit, like I want to like be propelled, but you know, I can't expect everybody to do that because everybody got bills, kind of like what Chief was saying earlier, like bills, expectations, shit that they want to do for themselves and shit like that. So like it just boils down to money and like, well, what makes sense right now to like still keep the engine going and still keep the ball rolling, and then just, you know, like I said, people would double back, you know, because I have people now that like from Dollar Hour who like only heard Make Sure, and then they double back and was like, yo, I just watched that Cold Heart video. So the trickle effect always happens, you know what I'm saying? So that's more so what I focus on. Like even like with Russ, like he owned his whole back catalog, and then one song just took the fuck off, and everything from the catalog is gonna get filled up. So as long as like you're an artist that focuses on like the quality of your sound, and like for one, if people do go back far enough, they see that like you've grown as an artist, like the music has grown, the production has grown, like even what you talk about has grown, then like you as a person has grown, like the whole back catalog is gonna go with the one song that just went. People are not just gonna stop at that one song. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, that's a fact. That's definitely a fact. So you mentioned a few minutes ago the variation in your style, in your music.
Yeah.
I feel like you have something that's pretty rare. I mean, it's not like unseen.
Yeah.
But it's not common.
Mm-hmm.
So where does that influence come from? To see, you know, like the video with you in like a forest with the whole band and shit like that. Like that's creative. It's different. Where does that come from? Where does that influence come from?
So like from like a like if I was to say like looking at somebody else do it, it definitely came from like an ex, right? So like hearing his music, like prior to X, when I was doing music, it was like I wanted to just, I felt like even though I might feel a way internally, it's like externally, like I can only be presented one way. You know what I'm saying? So like around 2017, I was like hella influenced by like Brett Fires and like Amir Obi. So I was like, I just need to have one sound, and like that one sound should take me to like where I want to go. But like even then, like I knew I wanted to like do other sounds, but maybe I was just like too fearful of doing it. But then like X came, then completely like blew the world away, and like when you take a like look at his discography, like he's doing different shit on every song. So then I realized like, and he was like being successful for it, and people like fucked with it. So I realized that like I don't have to like just conform my own self to like one sound or like one look or like present the shit one way. Like I can do a lot of different shit, and why not? You know what I'm saying? Because like I feel all different types of ways. Like I think about a lot of different shit. Why don't I like put that in the music? Like when I go to a session, like I could have had like a shitty day, and I can make shit that like revolves around that, or I might just be like in a good ass mood. So like the mood and like what you talk about is gonna change on like a case by case basis if you like want to put what you actually feel into the music. You know what I'm saying? And like some people like they put what they feel in the music, but they just keep it like in one color or like in one box, and like that shit's hard for me to do. You know what I'm saying? So cause like a painter don't do that. Like a painter picks up all different colors in the palette, and like he's gonna paint. So I don't know. I kind of get like upset because I feel like in Minnesota maybe that's like a reason why kind of like I get left out of conversations, because like I kind of like check a lot of different boxes. So it's kind of like when you can't like put somebody in a box, it's kind of hard to like, well, where do you kind of put them at? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like maybe that's a problem, but like it's a problem that I want to have. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, I don't think that's a problem. I think that's a good thing. I think standing out, because I mean, yeah, people might not put you in like their Mount Rushmore or like their best rapper list. So
yeah.
But like, I wouldn't even call you a rapper.
Yeah.
I mean, like that's actually something I was gonna mention before. Is like you brought up X. It bothers me when people call him a rapper.
Yeah.
He was barely a rapper.
Facts. But like when you hear shit like the Infinity, like bro could rap his ass.
He could rap.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like I don't know, like even when we talk about like the best rapper shit, like it's cool and shit, but like I don't know, like if you was put me on a song like Aretha, like I'm gonna rap like on it. Like he's definitely not gonna dust me on the record. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. It depends on like who I'm around in the studio.
You said Reefa can't rap with you?
No, I'm not saying that.
What
I'm
you
saying
said?
that I can't not rap with Reefa. You know what I'm
I know what
saying?
you're
So it's like I'm the type of artist with like any studio environment or like any record that I do. It's like I feel like a ditto Pokemon where it's like okay, how do I like morph myself to like fit more of this vibe? You know what I'm saying? Like
art is fluid.
exactly.
It's supposed to be
It's
fluid.
supposed to be fluid. So that's what I focus on. So it's just like a lot of times like I know like me and JoJo had a song with Nucky and like Nucky got on it. It hasn't dropped. I don't think it ever will.
Why? What?
Yeah, we just in a weird space right now. But like
Who's in a weird space?
oh,
you and JoJo.
Yeah,
That's right.
Yeah, so I don't know. It's a lot of we got like a lot of fire ass music that might not ever drop. So I'm not too sure. But like it just depends on who I'm in the studio environment with and who I'm doing the song with. You know what I'm saying? So. Cause like I can definitely rap, but like right now I'm just not focused on rap. Cause I had a lot of old music back in like 2017 that was all rap centered. You know what I'm saying? Like I was on a different. Like I just had my homie call me like, bro, you was just on a different time, like a different cadence back then when you started doing music, and I kind of missed that. And I'm just like, I don't know, bro. I'm trying to expound on something different. Cause like I want to billboard. You know what I'm saying? I want to do studio sessions with like fucking Adele's and shit like that. Like
Yeah.
so I don't know. I'm just
For
on
sure.
like a different type of wavelength right now.
We can't skate past this JoJo situation. I was because what's interesting about that to me is what brought me to the video was the controversy, the post or whatever. I'm like, wait, what video?
Word.
So then I went and found the video.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So what's the issue? Like, what is the problem?
It's some shit that like I don't want to talk about like on camera, but it's just like when it boils down to it, it's just for like the video, like me and bro like not fucking with each other like on some personal things, you know what I'm saying? Like and not on me, it's just like where he's at right now, you know what I'm saying? But and so my thing is like if you not fucking with somebody, right? But like me and you are like brothers, you know what I'm saying, quote unquote. And we haven't like fixed the personal shit that's going on behind the scenes of the music, like why put out a project or a piece of material that like creates this narrative is like we're still rocking, because then now I'm out and about and someone's like, yo, I just seen that video you and JoJo did and like, yo, that shit's fire, da 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 da, and I have to like sit there and like fake the moment of like, oh, appreciate that, we worked so hard, da da da, but it's like deep down like we not fucking with each other, like that's weird. So I feel like bro should have like got the personal shit fixed and corrected like on our relationship before putting the music out. And it boiled down to like him saying, well, I needed content out. Well, you more concerned about content than integrity at this point, like, because man, I'm not gonna do that. Like if I call somebody like my brother and we locked in, you know what I'm saying, we did delete all that shit, we did fucking mom, we still got at least like 2 to 3 more projects of material. So like we locked in a lot to make music and talked about a lot of shit. So like for us to not get that situation fixed, but then you want to put the video out, like it's just fucking weird to me. So and then like you still can't pick up the phone and like call somebody, get somebody a conversation. So I don't know, it just kind of bothered me. You know what I mean? Like it still bothers me, but now it's just kind of like just keep it moving. You know?
It's unfortunate because y'all definitely make great music together.
Yeah.
I thought the issue was that he had released a video that you didn't want out.
No, like I wanted.
There was personal shit prior to that.
Prior to that, you know what I'm saying? Like I fuck with Jed and like you know what I'm saying? That was kind of like even like the way it kind of dropped was like just like lack of communication, like cause like Jed made the thing on Instagram like he was gonna drop and I'm like, yo, that video still gonna drop? He's like, yeah. I'm like, okay. So I kind of gave him the rundown like, look, we not even in the space of like communicating. So I'm uncomfortable with the video dropping because like, bro, I'm not gonna want to share that or promote that. Like, and I get that like some people are like, well, you kind of still should, but then I kind of feel like you kind of like forcing me to do something that I don't want to do, and like to me that feels like almost kind of like shit Prince will kind of talk about, like labels kind of like put you in like this slave environment where you have to do something that you like might not be comfortable doing. So it's like, bro, we not even in that industry level where like we got contract shit that we have to fulfill. Like this piece of material could have waited, bro. Like you didn't have to put that out, you know what I'm saying? Because like you got your own solo shit and I got my own solo shit. So like just focus on solo shit and I focus on my solo shit. And then like if you never get back right, like cool, bro, it's just a video that never dropped. Like a lot of artists had those throughout life. So to hear that like it was about content, like okay, bro, that shit kind of annoyed the fuck out of me. You know what I mean? So
we've had a few conversations just on this show alone about artists uniting and working together for the betterment of the culture and the scene.
Yeah.
Even if they don't like each other.
Yeah.
I feel like that could fall into that category. I feel like the people that are saying, anybody that said to you, like, who cares about y'all's personal relationship, put it out. I kind of agree with that. But at the same time, I don't know what the issue is. I mean, that could be a fucking horrifying, shit behind this. I don't know.
Oh, no, I mean, it's not even that. It's just, you know, some shit just boil down to, like, you having more principles over, like, circumstances.
Yeah.
And, like, I'm a person that has more principles behind circumstances, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, for one, like, if you're, like, a true creative, too, like, you should be able to, like, top that or, like, do something better. And, like, JoJo is, like, I'll never take that from him, you know what I'm saying? Like, he definitely is the type of individual that, like, wants to unify shit, and that even shows in, like, the Delete All That Shit project that we did. Like, we had a lot of, like, open sessions where people just popped in. Like, that's how we got Todd. He knew Tarzan, had Tarzan come in and do a verse. I was, like, tapped in with Ro. I had Ro send in a verse, you know what I'm saying? So, like, we definitely both be, like, for, like, the unification of, like, working with other artists, but it's just, like, for one, like, that relationship to me was, like, a lot more important than the music because, like, I don't do that where I did, like, a collaboration project with BC Polo. I think that was, like, a week of us locking in. But, like, JoJo was, like...
Wait, you did?
Yeah.
How long ago was this?
Oh, this was, like, early. This was probably, like, mid-2017, 2018 type shit.
I don't think I even knew this.
Yeah, it was a lot of, like, shit that he already had done, though, like... But, like, it was just open verses.
Okay.
So, and then I had, like, a few that were open verses, so that's kind of really how that came about.
Is this shit hard?
It was to me back then.
It's not anymore, though?
Nah, not anymore. Like, there's, like, a few songs on there. Maybe, like, one. But I'm, like, now... Because I know, like, he sent one of the songs in the Dolo Hour. And then I was kind of like, bro, we never even dropped this song. You know
When did he, like, recently he sent it?
Yeah, he was like, yeah, I sent this song. I forgot what it's called. I think it's called, like, Started or something. He's like, yeah, I sent that in the Dolo Hour. And I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Like, bro, I'm like, just where I'm at artistically is, like, nowhere there anymore.
Did he play it?
I don't know if he did because I was already out the room. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. Like, I was already gone. Like, I ain't even finna stick around for that shit, you know? But, like, it was just different with bro. Like, we locked down for, like I said, like, a year and a half, like, damn near 2, of making music and, like, talking about a whole lot of shit. So, to me, it was just like, but this isn't just about music where, like, our relationship is strictly centered around music. You know what I'm saying? If it was one of those, then I'd probably, like, get it. But, like...
We're talking about JoJo now, right?
Yeah,
With the Delete All That Shit project?
Yeah. In the video, it's just like, if you, like, call somebody your brother, bro, you would just think that you would just pick up the phone like a man and, like, have a conversation and, like, really get to, like, the nitty-gritty. Because, like, some conversations be difficult, you know what I'm saying? But, like, they need to be had so, like, the shit can sell the right way. So now we kind of, like, got all this music that, like... So now I'm like, now it makes me wonder, like, am I gonna be in a position where, like, you still gonna drop it without me? Like, cause that's just fucking weird, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that's just where it all boils down to. Cause, like,
So there's more music out there.
Bro, I'm trying to tell you, like, we got a lot of music that's in the same vein that's just different, bro. Like, it's just different. Like, it was a different vibe. Like, we was doing a lot of different shit. Like, I'm talking about, like, 70s, 80s type music. Like, we got rock shit, rap shit. All types of shit.
You tried to pick up the phone yourself?
Yeah, I called him a few times. He know that. You know
Nothing.
what I'm saying? Yeah, nothing. So, and it's like, bro, he probably might just be in a headspace that, like, I don't know, he's taking a break, but, like, you could at least just say that too, because, like, motherfuckers understand that everybody gets to those places where, like, yo, I'm kind of dealing with some shit. Not really trying to pick up the phone right now, or not really trying to do this, but, like, just to have, like, a brick wall is kind of like.
But you dropped the video.
That's my point
Probably
exactly.
could have spent a few minutes
To pick up the phone, you know what I'm saying? Then, like, I know
Yeah.
you seen my post, like,
Yeah.
come on, bro. So it's just like, that should be weird to me, you know?
Yeah. That feels a little intentional.
Yeah.
It feels a little, maybe like a fuck you.
Yeah.
I understand now. Like, you got time to go ahead and upload a video and drop it, but you don't have time to just pick up the phone real quick and work this shit out. Yeah, because I initially thought the issue was the video.
No.
Like, I didn't want the video out yet, and you just dropped
the
it.
video. Jed did this fucking thing, like, Jed crazy, you know.
Jed just took the best photo of me in my entire life.
Word, yeah.
That's
my
favorite. That's one of my favorite pictures of me ever.
Yeah, Ty ass smart as fuck for locking in and picking
For
bro.
sure. And he shot out of all the footage. No disrespect to anybody that got footage, including Chief.
Yeah.
Jed by far had the best recap of our
recap.
show on March 11th. That shit was crazy.
Hell yeah. Even as like recap the are you talking about the same one with Ty where like he's in the car driving?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Whole shit.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
shit's fire. Yeah.
Yeah, the whole thing. It made me look like a super celebrity at the end of it.
Oh God, I ain't gonna lie, you kind of was in that bitch looking like one. You know what I'm saying? I'm like this boy Jake popping out, man. And then like, you know, you and Chief kind of got like the meme shit going on where like y'all had the Tommy and Ghost shit. I'm like, these motherfuckers is
They call us the Beard and the Blazer.
The Beard and the Blazer?
Yes, sir.
Oh my God.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Oh, you know, you're looking like definitely an influencer, you know?
The Beard and the Blazer. Yeah, man, he made me. What I said was at the end of the recap, it made it look like Ty wasn't even supposed to be able to talk to me. He just somehow got. That's what it looked like. Oh, that was great. That was great. Okay, so talking about what you're working on now.
So now I'm trying to finish up this Sign Me Up. I first was gonna call it an album because I wanted it to be like that much material. But then I was talking to like my homie Ness tonight, and she was kind of like, "Nah, you should make it short." Like, and because people's attention spans are small, like you just said, it's the microwave time right now. People kind of just take something and move on with it. So I got that project. Then I got this shit that I want to drop called Free Jimmy, which it's kind of gonna be like a chop and screw version of music. Cause I personally like love that type of music, so you know it might not be for everybody, but people that do enjoy it, it'll be there. And then I got this shit that I'm working on with Simon Hodap, who I'm sure you're familiar with.
Yeah, talk to me about that. I thought Simon was Ghost on us. I didn't know that he was even around anymore.
Yeah, he definitely went Ghost. You know, I'd be like cracking jokes to myself that like he kind of was like the Avatar. I mean, like when I get to an Avatar state and then he pop back up when the world needed him.
Well, like him, cause him, Cashy, and Nate Millions were all like a team.
Yeah.
And then it was like, Cashy was done, Simon was done, Nate called it.
Mm-hmm.
Nate's obviously been back.
Yeah.
And released a project since then, but
yeah.
you know his last like full album, the Love and War album, was fully produced by Simon.
Yeah.
Beautifully produced.
Yeah.
Especially if you're a music head and you can hear all the different tracks and sounds in there, you know what it took. I forget what he told me when we did an interview with him at that time. He told me there was like, he said like 158
tracks,
different tracks on one song.
Man, it wouldn't surprise me.
That might be high. I might be capping, but it was something crazy.
Yeah, no, I've like seen him like make beats in front of me, and how quick he can make a beat is fucking insane. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude is just genius level, you know. But basically, I don't know. I had just got to the point where I realized that like YouTube beats are like beats on the internet sent like via email and shit. Like, it's cool like in a studio environment to have those because they keep like the energy flowing, because you can kind of just switch lanes really quick as you want, because you might not have somebody in there that like for one has that deep of like a catalog sound. It might just be a trap or like one lane producer.
Yeah.
So it's cool to have those, but that's when you kind of like really realize that like other people have done those beats, and like sometimes not everybody, but like they don't really give a fuck about like their production of their songs, because like it's not mixed well.
Yeah.
Like they don't even care about getting like the WAV format. They just kind of like rip it off YouTube, so even the quality is ass. So then like when somebody like hears that version of that song that you might have did, but you spent time to get it mixed and shit, it kind of already like people don't even want to take it serious. You know what I'm saying? Because like they've already heard like what also has been established on that production. So it's like, I ain't really taking it serious, you know?
Yep.
So I like was just sitting at the crib, like just kind of like, man, who the fuck can I fuck with? And I remember seeing Simon's Instagram and like actually being a fan and like watching Nate like come up and like do his fucking thing. So I already knew who Simon was from like producing Nate shit. And so I was just kind of like, damn, I wonder what he's doing now. And I think I DM'd him and he like actually wrote back and wasn't like a dickhead or an asshole. Like, bro was just really cool. Oh, you know, before that even happened, I was talking to a dude named Mo. And Mo, his name is Mo the Natural. He's from Pittsburgh, right?
Okay.
He signed with Rushmore and shit. And I like hit him up about a feature, and then like he FaceTimed me and he was like, yo, where you at? And I'm like, I'm out of Minnesota. And he was like, do you know a dude named Simon? I'm like, Simon, hold up. He's like, yeah, bro, that's my man. And I'm like, oh, that's crazy. I know who he is, but like, I don't know him personally. So Mo was like, I'm gonna do the song for you. I'm gonna do the feature, But I actually want Simon to do the production because I already had different production on the beat. But he's like, I want Simon to do it. So I hit Simon up and told him about Mo. So it was kind of one of those things where it's like, damn, we kind of got like this mutual thing that we know, like we both know Mo. And Mo speaks very highly of you, and like Mo was speaking highly of me. So then Simon was kind of like, all right, bet, like, let's work. So I sent him the vocals. He actually liked the record, and then he made something and like completely flipped it. And like the original production, it's actually on my Instagram. It's like the little rapper turned pop star or some shit. But it was like, I don't know, more like in a different vein. And like,
is the song out?
Nah, I actually think he said he sent it to you though.
Damn.
Yeah, he like we were talking, and he was like, I sent it. It might either be that one or this song called like Eyelashes.
Is this a year or two old?
Yeah, like I think when we first got together, this song was probably sometime like, it might even be like 7 months, not really a year.
He might have sent that to me.
Yeah.
He sent me a whole bunch of shit. He sent me a bunch of shit I was never supposed to have.
Yeah.
He sent me some shit that nobody was supposed to have at all, ever.
You weren't supposed to have that shit, you know? But nah, I fuck with it. But yeah, no, so he flipped that shit, and like when I heard it, I was just like, bro, this shit different. So I knew like I wanted to keep working with him. You know what I'm saying? So now
I gotta go look at my text. I might still have those in my text messages.
You probably do. And he was like, because he told me, he was like, Jake said he was gonna check it out, then hit me back, say, hey. And he was like, but he never hit me back, and I'm like, yeah, he probably busy as hell. That sounds like some shit Jake can do. So
no, for real, I do that. It don't, for the record, anybody watching this, if you send me shit and I don't hit you back about it, it doesn't mean shit.
Yeah, I mean,
I might have listened to it. I might still have it in my rotation.
Yeah.
But sometimes I just forget to hit people back.
I mean, 'cause I know me and you had a conversation, like when I had like messaged you early on, like when you were doing Wise and this shit, and you was kind of just like, I'm just seeing this, like, it's not the shit on you or like no fault to you, like I just be busy. Yeah. And like even like me and Ricky from Waterway kind of have that conversation where like artists go to you guys, so it's like you guys get a huge influx of like people that just yo, check this out, listen to this, so they hound y'all. So it's like,
well, the thing that people don't think about, and I understand why they don't think about it, and the reason I know is because I don't think about it.
Yeah.
If you're somebody that gets inundated in your inbox regularly, messages get fucking buried, bro. Yeah. Like buried. I might get a message from you this morning at 10 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
I check it, I respond to it, you hit me back, but I don't check again until midnight tonight. Yeah. And I already got 14 more messages.
Exactly.
That shit is off my screen now. I gotta scroll down to even see it and remember it.
Exactly.
Sometimes I'll open it and go to, you know what I mean, respond to it, and then it'll get buried. It's like, bro, it's never personal.
Yeah,
ever.
For sure. And I mean, I had to realize that too, like, with the music, you can't take none of this shit personally, bro. Because, like, that shit'll stagnate you, bro. Like, it'll get you swallowing in your thoughts and shit that you don't really need to be doing. But, yeah,
and if you're on a local level, you know what I mean? Like, if you're an underground artist, and you can't handle that.
Yeah, how the fuck you gonna handle it when you drop albums and you got the whole world on your ass? Like, it's not gonna...
Same thing with sitting in that chair.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were talking. We had a few technical difficulties, but let's talk about what you're working on with Simon.
Yeah.
So are you working on like a project with Simon?
Yeah. So honestly, like I done already made the decision that like bro is my producer. Like,
that's
I'm not even
locked in.
We locked in. So like we already got at least 2 projects of material done. I mean, some of it's like not like as far as like mixed and ready to go, but like we got a new single that we finna drop called Vibe Again. I like the record. Simon likes the record. I love the production. And I mean, I don't know. I'm just excited, bro. Like to be honest, cause like everything,
he's a genius.
Yeah, everything is kind of like lining up for me in the way that it should be. You know what I'm saying? And then like now, like I finally like the studio that he's working out of in Wilmer, which is a ways away from the city, like 2 hours, but. For me, it's a nice like getaway and like a
peaceful,
nice like
quiet.
Just decompress and like just lock in and focus on the music. Like we started like 10 in the morning and worked till like 2 the next morning. So, and this is all like exclusive original beats that I just get to go in and just unload on. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just excited, bro. Like really excited. And Simon, like he is a genius, bro. Like, and it's a difference when like. Cause like a producer send me something or I'll grab a YouTube, be like I can't hit him up like yo, can you change this part of the production? Like. Simon can just do that, you know what I'm saying? Like, we've been in where I've done vocals, and he's like, I got to add something else to this. Like, I'm not feeling this part. Like, I got to add a different drum pattern, or I got to add these effects. And, like, looking at, like, what he has for, like, effects and shit, and, like, all that shit is just crazy, bro. Like, the dude is just wired fucking different. Like, he's just wired different, bro. So, it's exciting, man.
And not for nothing. he can also do some vocal shit too.
Yeah, oh, because I was just gonna say that, like, and he's really like a phenomenal artist too. Like that he don't really share that with a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Because like his background is like metal. You know what I'm saying? So, because like I'm getting to the point where like I'm trying to like do different tones and like have a different stylistic approach to my music. So like Simon having that background in his music, like just takes him to a different space. Like I remember we was there and I was like trying to hit these notes to like have a melody and a beat and like I just couldn't do it. So Simon was just like, yo, just press this and then I'll go in there and do it. And like just did it like that, bro.
So you got some vocals from him too.
Yeah, like I got actual records with him too. Like I think you might have the eyelashes. I don't know which one.
I'm gonna look when we rap. I'm gonna look.
Yeah,
I definitely want to see if I do.
Yeah, it's Simon on it. You know what I'm saying?
To be honest, bro, he might have sent it to me and I didn't realize that it was you.
Word. Yeah.
Because he did recently send me a bunch of shit. He sent me some shit from a fucking alleged woman beater too.
Oh, I don't really care to know who
fuck
it is.
That guy.
Yeah, fuck that guy. We don't do those, man.
But it's fire.
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate that news came out about his ass because him and Simon were about to make some
fucking
bangers.
Bangers,
Would've
yeah.
been really good for Simon.
Yeah. Shit, now he got me though. Shit.
Really good. Yeah, now he's got you.
Yeah.
Now he's got you. I like that actually. And that's good to hear that he's locked in with another artist because
yeah.
anytime I've seen him lock in with somebody, greatness has been created.
Man. Yeah, that's the same shit Nate was telling me. Like me and Nate spoke and he was like, yeah, bro, like you don't do this that often. You know what I mean? So I definitely like I got and told other people like I definitely like plan on like honoring that, you know what I'm saying, that environment and like what we building and shit like that. Like we talk like every day and shit. So yeah, I'll fuck with bro.
You got a timeline at all? As far as releases?
Yeah, well, we're gonna do this next single. We're gonna do this first single probably by the end of this month because I gotta go back out there. And cause that's some shit too. Like Simon is like, I'm not, like I said, I'm like when I get in the studio, I kind of like whatever is there. Like where Simon is like, yo, do that over, and I hate that shit. But like it's kind of like reps. You know what I'm saying? The more repetitions you do, like you can only get a better take. Yep. But I just kind of be like, not lazy, but just like, nah, I wanted it to be like that. Where he's like, it's not good enough. So he actually took some vocals out, so I got to go back out there and change some shit. But
then he let you drive all the way back to the cities and called you, said, do that over.
Yeah, he don't fuck around. I'm not gonna lie, bro. He like a white Joe Jackson. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, no.
I ain't gonna lie.
Oh,
That man
no.
don't fuck around, bro.
The
like
white Joe Jackson.
He the white Joe Jackson, bro.
Oh,
like,
that's hilarious.
I done see him do other sessions for other people, and like they just look like, what are we doing? He's like, yo, we're redoing this take, and it's like the 50th time, and it's like, sheesh, my boy. You know what I'm saying? But timeline wise though, like realistically, I want to have. What are we in March? Mm-hmm. I want to try to have. It March, like out by May, like the first like project that we got together. Cause like really like he's about to redo the whole production for the Sign Me Up that I originally was gonna have. So like that's done. That material's all done. He just has to take the production off and then redo it, and then that's gonna be out. Okay. So that should probably be like late April, and then me and Simons, I really just want to keep it going because like I'm just locked in right now. So I just want to keep dropping like small ass EPs and like. It's just fire ass music, like
more visuals too.
Yeah, more visuals. We actually got plans to go out to LA to shoot a record called Motive, but I changed the title to like OV. So we got plans to go out there and shoot a visual with this Out Here Visuals. Yep. Benjamin. So him and Simon are like great ass friends. So I like that like Simon's like networking the music too because I've never had that. You know what I'm saying? So like he knows like who like the real tastemakers are. To like really get some shit going. Yeah. So we got plans to go out there to shoot that video. I'm excited for that too. So I don't know, bro. I'm just in a good ass space, like artistically and creatively. You know what I mean? And like really building out the team to like with people that actually matter. Yeah. You know? Like that's some shit I had to realize too is like be a lot more intentional about like who I allow in the space. Cause like some people can just derail some shit like with their energies and their motives and shit like that. So if everybody's like kind of glued into the same vision, like which might not like exactly look like mine, but it's in that ballpark area, like it's good. So
yeah, for sure. So what was your favorite one of our Mount Rushmores?
None of them.
None of them?
None of them.
What was the one you hated the most?
No, I didn't even hate. I just didn't care for him. You know what I mean? Like It's not to say that like people don't deserve.
Give
to
me
be up
your
there.
Mount Rushmore of Mount Rushmores. No, I'm just-
Come on, man. No, crazy. No, I mean, because I just be feeling like that shit just serves its purpose. It's just entertainment and get people talking. You know what I'm saying?
sure.
Like, I don't know. Like, but I think who was the one that you guys had Prof on? What was that? The
South
South
Side.
Side. Yeah, I think I liked it that one.
You like that one?
Yeah, yeah. Was Reefa wasn't on it? I think I commented and said
Reefa
shit.
wasn't on there because Reefa is technically from Chicago.
Oh, word.
That's
okay.
the only reason. Like
Word.
Reefa obviously is a monster. I don't know if I would for sure have him on there. Like that's the thing is people base it on their own criteria.
Mm.
It's like we know that Reefa's a monster
Yeah.
and will take anybody's head off. We know that,
Yeah.
but that doesn't put you on a Rushmore.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That might put you on like a best rapper list, but this wasn't really people should have known from the Northside one. It's not about the best rapper. We have 50 Tyson on there. We know 50 Tyson is not the best
'cause,
rapper.
like I actually went on Say No More and said that like I don't know why 50 Tyson was on there. You know what I mean?
You said what?
I don't know why 50 Tyson was on there. Cause and like Suavo kind of hit that shit on the nail. Like there's people that are like I don't know, like 50 Tyson like maybe in his brain like he taking it serious, right? But like musically like it just feels gimmicky. Like it feels like people like just take that for like entertainment, like just some viral shit. Like and I don't know, I don't really take like viral shit as like that credits you to.
Can't call it viral anymore. He's been doing it for more than a decade.
I know, but
It's consistent now.
do you ride around and actually listen to 50 Tyson?
No, I do not.
Okay then.
No.
So why is he on the Mount Rushmore? Because you
Because of what he's done, because of influence.
what did he influence?
He brought eyes to Minnesota that were not here before him.
What eyes?
I mean, obviously we know the Kevin Hart situation.
So Kevin Hart like made a tweet.
No, I think he made a video.
He made a video.
Yeah.
What did that do? Like did somebody get signed off it?
Yeah, he did.
50 Tyson did?
Yeah.
Okay, so that was for him. Like what did it do for the actual Minnesota?
Other artists
scene?
got signed to that label as well.
I don't know. I ain't never heard about that, but I don't know. 'Cause, like
Nerdy Star was signed to the same label.
what? So that was probably because Nerdy Star's work though. You know what I'm saying? Like was that because of 50 Tyson or just because like Nerdy Star? Because like she's fired. Like she's been putting in the work for
No,
herself.
he put her on.
50 Tyson did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well then, all right. Let me go ahead and be
Yeah.
quiet then. You know, but I just wouldn't put him there. Like I'm gonna throw Marmar out there. You know what I'm saying? Like Marvelous. Like
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
It is ultimately it's about opinion, but that's the other thing too is like, I wouldn't personally, like this was live on Lake Street's Mount Rushmore. It wasn't
Yeah.
Jake's Rushmore. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And I get that people assumed that it was just because I host a show, but like that wouldn't necessarily be my Mount Rushmore.
word.
You know what I mean? I would
Word.
probably have Mac Irv on there.
Yeah.
I probably
he's fire.
I might have Mayhem on there.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So, but
Cause yeah, it's just things that I would move around. But
Yeah.
I don't. It's like I don't remember like who I was on there. But like John, like yeah, for sure, John, like he should be on there. You know, I can't remember who else.
I
was
think
on
my
there.
mind was changed recently because I actually said that I wouldn't put John Ray on there necessarily because he's still going there. But then Mayhem reminded me that he's been doing this for like 15 years.
Yeah, no, like I just made a post about that. Like I said something like if you was like in like a baby basically when you dropped Northside Anthem and like you just started doing music like this year and like
Yeah.
your first song is this year, like I don't really care to like hear your opinions on like the Minnesota music scene just because like one, like you haven't really like integrated yourself enough into it
Yeah.
and like lived enough of it. And like yeah, like John, like that Northside Anthem was 10 years ago, you know what I'm saying? So like and to me when I look back on it, like it wasn't a lot of Minnesota artists like maybe like in my generation or like Northside people that were like going to YouTube with their music. And like
Yeah.
John was like one of the first people that kind of like gave you like a kind of like documentation of what the Northside was like for him and like his group of people. You know what I'm saying? So like he helped give that shit
You know who
an
else was
identity.
doing that 15 years ago?
Who? Street Kings?
50 Tyson.
Oh, I ain't trying to hear that shit, bro. Hey, I wasn't listening to that shit, bro. I'm not riding around to that shit. You
Street
know?
Kings too, though.
Yeah,
for sure.
you know, but like he helped give out like the North Side an identity. Like I remember like after that record dropped, like taking a bus over there and shit. And like it just felt like it had a new energy to it. You know what I'm saying?
You felt
So-
like you liked the South Side one. You felt like Prof being on the South Side Rushmore.
Yeah, like you know, I know probably gets like flack for being a white dude and shit, but you know, you can't take like what he's done. Like I went out to the Stop House like headquarters and like met Mike.
Yeah.
And like seeing like how Prof has his merch and like his business in order. Like the dude is smart as hell, you know what I'm saying? And he has worked his ass off and then like he literally is like one of the top performers in the world, you know what I'm saying? As far as like energy and like stage control and like what he gives his group of like fan bases every time they go to a Prof show. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
I feel like that was, hell yeah.
A little bit sensitive though.
Who, Prof is?
A little bit.
Oh,
At least on the internet.
word. I've never met him. You know what
Well,
I'm
I
saying?
mean, you know, he got mad. He got upset with us because of a post we made about Cashinova, which was entirely fucking true.
Which was what? I don't remember.
That Prof stepped away, or that Cashinova stepped away from Stop House because of the shit going down. The allegations that Prof was being accused of being involved with whatever the fuck. Obviously, it's been deemed to not be true.
Facts.
That he wasn't really guilty of anything other than some super fucking flagrant tweets.
Yeah.
But that was it was the truth, and it's what Cashinova said, and he got all upset or whatever, and yeah, and now he's doing.
So Prof was like mad that you guys made that post about Cash, or like said that. I mean,
and now he's doing petty shit like, how are you from the South Side? How are you from Powderhorn? And you don't come do Live on Lake Street, but you're gonna go do Run the Six.
Word. I mean, yeah, that's like a fuck you guys.
That's a fuck you, yeah.
But I guess like
all because of a post.
Yeah, I mean, because it's like, I guess in business, it's just kind of one of them things where it's like maybe he just don't want the shit talked about, and I don't know. Like,
Yeah, well.
So I understand it, but
then come up here and
talk about it. Yeah, no, 100%.
Because I had also been in defense of him, and even in that same fucking interview,
yeah,
I said the same shit that I felt like Prof got a bad rap during that situation because of those tweets. Now those tweets, when you read them,
oh yeah, no, I've
tough.
seen them. Yeah,
they're tough to look at.
Yeah.
Like you forget about it when you're not looking at it, and then you look at them, it's like, ugh.
Facts.
But they're tweets, and I'm sure I've said some wildly flagrant shit. Nothing like that.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean. So it's like, but I do think like he got lumped in
with that whole
with some pretty foul, actual physical shit that was happening. Like women were legitimately being abused.
Facts.
And he got lumped in with that and dropped from a label. That didn't make sense to me, especially when we found out afterwards that Dem Atlas was never actually dropped, and he actually was involved in assaulting a woman.
Women, yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, no. I kind of like, I know I had an opportunity to like do like some, like he was gonna come to a session. I was like, yeah, no, I'm not fucking with that. Like I'm good. Like I don't want to be around that. You know, like I'm straight. You know, so
yeah,
I don't know. Yeah, it sucks for women that go through shit like that. So I just ain't gonna fuck with no individual.
Now we got the shit with the camera guy going on too.
Oh man,
I'm gonna hold off on speaking on that because I'm trying to get him here for an interview.
Yeah,
but it don't look good.
No,
they made a whole Instagram page with his private inbox conversations. He's looking a little wild out here.
My God, man, yeah. Niggas better get them a female, man, and just stay in the crib, my boy. Relax, bro, because lust is something real out here, and motherfuckers be doing the most just to get to it,
Just go fall in love.
Yeah, bro.
Just go fall in love and don't cheat.
Don't cheat, bro.
Yeah. Nah, I agree. So, got the project coming, 14 projects coming, 2 with Simon, 3 with,
Yeah. I just don't know what's going to happen with it, you know?
Yeah. But you got music coming, you got videos coming, you got some shit out now.
Yeah, the Make Sure video is going to drop like probably like next week and a half.
Okay.
Like Daddy Fat Chop's just really just finishing up the edit.
Okay.
He already sent it to me, so
it's
like
hard?
the rough of it, yeah, it's hard as fuck. Like I feel the vibe from it, you know, like it opens up with like this like the scene of like the St. Paul like river or whatever, and it just gives me like this Christopher Nolan feel. So
that's dope.
Yeah, I love it already.
That's great. Christopher Nolan's a goat. So
yeah, that's what it got.
That's great. What else? Anything else? Got closing thoughts?
Closing thoughts. Shit. Shout out to Ty Stick, who going crazy right now. I seen him mention me, so that was love. I don't know. Everybody just keep working because like Minnesota's in like a very exciting place right now. So I think everybody should just push their craft and push their music to the forefront. Like even if it's different, even if it's not what everybody like might want to hear at this time, but shit, just put the foot on the gas, you know, and go crazy.
Yeah, agreed. I appreciate you joining me, man.
Man, I appreciate
you. Good conversation.
Yeah, I thought I was actually nervous. You know what I mean? I was at the crib last night. I'm like, man, what the fuck is this nigga Jake gonna say? You know what I'm saying? But
I'm not that bad of a guy, man. Most of the time, people come up here, they indict themselves.
Yeah,
they give me shit, and I'm like, ooh, what's that?
Yeah, because our show was like, if he asked me artist name, who the fuck am I finna say? Like, I was nervous, but
give me your top 5. Top 5 in Minnesota right now.
Can I do like 10? No, I could just do 5.
5.
Okay. Lost in Leon. Ricky Monique.
Her latest video was fucking crazy.
Yeah, that shit was fire. I'm really liking Fats. He has been working with Marvelous. Yeah, I don't know. He just has this really nice, fresh energy right now. That's fire as fuck.
Not familiar. Gonna have to look.
Yeah, he's crazy. Stu Op has been shooting his videos.
Okay.
So I see a lot of his content through Stu Op. Ty Stick. And then, so what is that, 4? No, 5. Shit. I guess, and then I guess I just gotta give it to Marvelous. Marvelous, yeah.
Yeah, he's a monster. You could have said yourself too.
Yeah, I listened to him. I was literally just listening to it's who do I think that could get up there and gas somebody in the industry and out there I just hear an ESTG and a Marvelous feature, and I just feel like Marvelous is one of them ones that could gas on that shit. He can get up there with Conway the Machine.
I could definitely see it.
Yeah, Griseldas and shit like that. That dude is fire. So
yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
that's a solid 5.
Yeah,
solid 5. I mean, well, Fats. I'm not sure. I'm not familiar with him.
Yeah,
Lost in Leon, not my bag, but I get it.
Yeah,
I get it, and it makes sense that he's in a similar
range that I'm in.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
similar.
we actually got 2 records together that
Okay.
I'm excited to drop. So
dope.
Yeah, that dude's talented. Watching, because I'm definitely a process watcher. Where if I get around you and get to see your process, then I can really see how talented you are. So his process is kind of similar to mine. You know what I'm saying? And he just wired different. So he's definitely fire.
For sure. Well, shit. I'm glad I got your top 5.
Man, thank you.
And the rest of you 5, you'll just have to be wondering, were you in the top 10 or not?
Word.
That's it, man. Where can they find you?
Everywhere. I'm on Instagram at JIMIXXVII. Spotify at Just Jimmy, which are 2 words. You don't just put in Jimmy. And then Apple Music and all of that shit too. At the same thing, Just Jimmy. And then, yeah, that's really much it.
Perfect.
So, thank you for having me.
Of course, man. Another episode of Live on Lake Street. I'm Jake Faircloth. Follow me everywhere at Jake Faircloth1. We out.
Damn, Woody. In high school, I let it blam, Woody. I wasn't playing, Woody. I'm coming straight out the south. Hey, genius, best watch your mouth. When I put up on PNB, right, that ain't even come out. You moving ounces, I just moved 100 things in a drought. You want the south side, outside the fence of your house. You talking all that, then wanna come talk it out. If you ain't talking money, you talking about.
Yeah, it actually was gas.
Is it gone?
No, I'm still on SoundCloud. Yeah, because I think they essentially, he was telling me that they had Cashy out there working on music that wasn't what that project sounded like, and so Cashy kind of just got burnt out by the process and basically was like, yeah, no, I don't want to do trap type productions. I want to do this type of vein of music.
They had him working with Lil Xan.
Yeah, Lil Xan, and then he said, who else was it? It was some other producer out there that they had him working with, but he just wasn't feeling the creativity, so he basically ended up calling him yeah, this just isn't gonna work. And, luckily he didn't take any of the deal money. He kind of just wanted to get paid as he went.
This is gonna have to be. We're gonna have to cut this first part out, but
yeah.
As far as I know, he took deal money.
Oh really? Damn. Yeah, because I see now that he's working on his card game, and I was kind of yeah, how's that? But
bro, so disappointing though.
Yeah.
He's one of the most, honestly,
talented.
He's one of the greatest songwriters, period.
Yeah.
I've ever heard. And I mean that, in the world.
Yeah.
One of the greatest songwriters.
Yeah, because when I listened to that Moan, I think I had seen Cashy, one time on my Facebook. We're friends on Facebook and shit, but I never really, went and seeked out his music. I listened more to, Nate Billion shit when I did Cashy, but then when I heard that project, because it's honestly, that's where I want to get to for my songwriting capability.
Yeah.
It's where he's at. That shit was hard as fuck, bro. The concepts, when you think about it conceptually and shit, was just damn, bro, this shit is fire.
Different level type of shit. You got to be able to use your brain in a different way to even
think
comprehend
the
shit that he's saying, the shit that he's
yeah.
writing. Otherwise, it's just you're just saying things that a lot of people would think that.
Yeah.
That he's just saying wild, weird shit.
Yeah.
But no, it all has meaning. It all means something.
Facts.
All right, you ready to go?
Yeah.
All right, another episode of Live on Lake Street.
I don't know how to say it.